In today's edition, innovations in the legal framework of Kazakhstan ease the process of switching to green economy. Nursultan Nazarbayev had a look into the process of building the EXPO city. Q2 office building in Astana has acquired the status of a green building. Bike season. New apps simplified the system of using public bicycles. The Akimat of the capital is conducting preparatory works for EXPO. Yeosu 2012 Facts and Numbers from Previous Exposition in Korea. In recent years, there has been active restructuration of Kazakhstan's economy. Avoiding resource dependency is not possible without subsequent changes on the state level. Head of State Nursultan Nazarbayev has signed the law of the Republic of Kazakhstan on amendments to some legislative acts of the Republic of Kazakhstan on the issues of transition of the Republic of Kazakhstan to green economy. The amendments entered the Entrepreneurial Code, laws on subsoil and subsoil use, in order to decrease methane emissions into the atmosphere, to improve the quality of water and protection of water bodies, and to strengthen the control of drinking water supply. The amendments are also made into the Land and Water Codes. The changes in the Environmental Code are aimed to stimulate the transition toward broader use of recycled materials from waste and to implement green procurement, in which the priority is given to products that have been made with the use of recycled materials. An active preparation for the EXPO 2017 international exhibition in Astana is underway. The president has familiarized himself with the construction process of EXPO objects. The pace is intense, but everything is run according to the planned schedule. Around 10,000 people work daily on the construction sites. The organization and execution of the exposition have to demonstrate all, without any exceptions, achievements of independent Kazakhstan and the face of our capital. We have achieved a lot. We know it. In his speech, Nursultan Nazarbayev has noted the pace and growth of the capital. He called EXPO the important milestone in its history. In 20th century, people realized the importance of protecting the environment. This tendency has touched upon all aspects of human activity, including construction. In addition to care about the planet's future, there are benefits that come earlier. For example, maintenance of green buildings is much cheaper than that of conventional ones because maximum economy and energy efficiency are laid down already on the project stage. To reduce heat loss, the buildings are constructed with stronger insulation. They also accumulate solar heat with special equipment and have windmills, systems of automated lighting control, and other technologies installed at the site. Many countries around the world actively encourage the ecological building design process. Real estate market predicts the further increase in demand on green offices and apartments. The first office building in the capital of Kazakhstan to have passed the BREEAM certification is the Business Center Q2 in the business center of the city. BREEAM, Building Research Establishment Environmental Assessment Methodology, UK, first published by the Building Research Establishment in 1990, is the world's longest established method of assessing, rating, and certifying the sustainability of buildings that is recognized in more than 50 countries around the world. Bicycle, as the most eco-friendly type of transport, deserves special treatment of people around the world. Modern cities always have bike lanes in their transport system. Astana, as one of the youngest capitals in the world, hasn't been left out of this tendency.
Вообще идея проекта общественного публичного пользования велосипедами.
The idea of using public bicycles is not new, and such a project is implemented in many cities. And I am confident to say that each person living in Astana has once dreamed or wished that such a project be implemented in Astana, because everyone wants to live in a beautiful, comfortable, ecological and healthy city.
Спортивном, здоровом. Проект в 2014 году воплотился в жизнь, и вот эти прекрасные велосипеды вышли на улицы и стали хорошими друзьями астанчан.
The National Welfare Fund of Kazakhstan, Samruk Kazana, has decided to implement this concept, and after a year of planning and analysis, the project was realized in 2014, and these wonderful bicycles have appeared on the street and became good friends of Astana residents. Tourists and guests of EXPO 2017 will be able to use the convenient service of Astana Bike and assess the benefits of serving the noteworthy Kazakhstani capital While steering the rudder of this transport, rent terms are very simple. We have two ways of using our system, cards and the SMS code. For the residents of our city, the convenient way is to use the card. In other words, they come to our sales office, register the card and enjoy riding the bicycles for the whole season. For tourists, it is more convenient to use SMS. They do not need to register the card. That is to say, they register online and order the access via SMS. They receive SMS message with a password, enter the password and can ride the bike anytime they need. Bike park, 1,000 bicycles. Bike station, 150 places. Interval between the stations, from 300 to 500 meters. Coverage area, 98 square kilometers. First 30 minutes of using the bicycle free. Energy supply for the stations, solar energy. Energy supply for light boxes, solar energy.
Для наших пользователей есть специальное мобильное приложение на базе Android и iOS, где они могут получить.
There is a special mobile app for our customers that operates on both Android and iOS, by which they can obtain information about the location of the station, the number of bicycles and vacant parking places available on the station. Also starting this year, we implemented a system of SMS notification on rent expiry. Last year, we had cases such as people not properly parking their bikes, which meant that the renting fee was pending. This year, in order to prevent such a problem, we've made this innovation.
Велосипед считался как в прокате, и с него списывался баланс. В этом году во избежание таких моментов у нас вот такое новшество.
Astana bike equipment is made and thought out in such a way so that the maximum comfort and safety is provided to cyclists.
Сиденье очень удобно регулируется вот на любую высоту.
The saddle has a convenient height adjustment method for any type of body. There are also fixators. The reflectors are all over the bike, even on the pedals.
В случае, если вы приехали на
In case you've arrived to some place, for example to go shopping, and you don't have a parking spot, you can come to any nearest pole, pull out the cable, go around the pole and fixate it like that. Press OK and apply the card.
Вытащить трос, обойти столб и зацепить его вот так вот. Нажимаете ОК, прикладываете карточку.
Lock, 0. That's all. The lock is fixed. Here you go. You can leave the bike. Nobody can take away this bicycle. Now you can come back, apply the card again, press 0 and unblock the bike.
Данный велик никто не вытащит. Также можно прийти, спокойно снять, предъявив карточку, нажать 0, и данный велик разблокируется.
Astana residents have assessed the benefits of public bicycles and actively use the system of Astana Bike. Some are attracted by the possibility to reach any place without traffic jams, while others enjoy riding it for workout or active leisure. Workout and pleasure. By the way, this is a very good deal. Also, it has a simple and clear payment scheme. I like it so much. Excellent idea. Such an awesome initiative to set them up in the city. Using it for the second season. The popularity of cycling sport in Astana can be credited to one of the most known sport brands of Kazakhstan, the cycling team Astana Pro Team. Kazakhstani people are very proud of the achievements that our athletes have made. Racing cyclists of Astana Pro Team Vincenzo Nibali and Fabio Aru have received the status of honorary ambassadors for EXPO 2017. They support the idea of green energy and want to contribute to the popularization of the upcoming exposition in Astana with their achievements and victories around the world. The capital of Kazakhstan is preparing to the reception of guests to EXPO 2017. The administration of the city actively participates in the process of forming a comfortable tourist destination. Astana has launched a wide-scale modernization of the local transport system. This work is still being carried out, and on the way of its implementation are the Unified Control Center of the traffic flows, the Unified Dispatch Service, new suburban routes, and the Unified Control System of Parking and Taxi Service. In other words, the whole route network has been revised. It is important to note that this all is being done not only in terms of preparation process to EXPO, but also for our residents that should be first to enjoy these positive changes. Comfortable city transport and a simple convenient traffic separation scheme will establish the modern level of comfort for both residents and tourists. These transformations will involve not only Astana's transport network.
Появятся новые знаковые объекты. Это сейчас проходит.
There will be new signposts. There is a reconstruction of the airport going on right now, a new railway station, and there will be unique architectural objects, a palace of martial arts, academy of choreography, and new hotels. By 2017, there will be 24 new hotels.
24 новых гостиничных комплекса.
The Akimat of the capital is conducting preparatory works for EXPO in all directions. This includes the training of the personnel that will be servicing the exposition. Medical workers, policemen, tour guides, artists, and volunteers are attending language courses in the administration of the city.
В этом году более 600
This year, more than 600 employees are having English courses, half of which are the staff members of medical institutions in the city, including the emergency, more than 100 of law enforcement employees, and more than 100 employees of sport and culture establishments. This is a very important aspect, and we try to pay special attention to it.
Это очень важный вопрос, и мы стараемся тоже уделять особое внимание.
Residents and guests of Astana in summer of 2017 will be able to attend a plethora of planned cultural events.
Помимо того, что будет на территории Экспо, в городе.
Besides what will be happening on Expo site, there will be around 7,000 events organized in the city. It is important to note that Akimat actively uses its international and regional connections, and right now there are memorandums on cooperation with 43 cities from 29 countries, including 26 capitals of the world. There is active sharing of experience among delegations.
29 стран, это в том числе 26 столиц мира, активно интенсивно проводится обмен опытом, делегациями.
Not only the international experience, but also the support of Kazakhstan regions will make the events dedicated to EXPO bright and spectacular. A part of them can be attended already in this year.
Остановиться хотелось бы отдельно на праздновании Дня столицы.
Concerning the celebration of the Capital Day, the holiday itself will be the distinctive feature of our city, and the cultural events will be dedicated to EXPO. We consider this year as the final rehearsal before the next year. In other words, we will have open-air events, the varied concert programs, and enrich the theater groups with involvement of regional troops and our Kazakhstani artists. All of Kazakhstan will be engaged in these events.
Региональных труп, наших казахстанских артистов, то есть можно сказать, что весь Казахстан будет задействован именно вот в этих мероприятиях.
The Kyoto Declaration called various countries to put more effort in preserving maritime environment, the sustainable development and fighting criminal activity at sea. In the next episode of Astana Expo 2017 on Kazakh TV, a new railway station will be opened in the capital of Kazakhstan. The contractors talk about the main principles of green construction and design of eco-buildings.